subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
I hated all of them.
Swara wasn't helpful at all. Like, she would take 8 takes, and like the minute I did 1 take, she's like, okay, I have to go, let's go to the next scene. And I was like, Swara, I'm halfway through my line.
This is Pallavi.
Hi Pallavi.
Natural background, just zoom in.
Nice.
Will you be my best friend, please?
Pallavi, yes.
Hello. आपकी वीडियो स्टॉप हो गया. Hi everyone, I'm Pallavi and welcome to the 4th episode of Bollywood Zoomies with Pallavi. Today I've got the cast of Netflix's new show, Bhaag Beanie Bhaag. The show is already out. If you have watched it, watch this interview. If you haven't watched the show yet, watch this interview and then watch it. So, let's go. Hi Swara, hi Dolly, hi Varun. Welcome to Bollywood Zoomies with Pallavi. This is my first question to everyone who comes on my show, and that is, are you guys wearing pants for virtual promotions?
I know what to do, so I was ready to do this.
Pajamas, guys.
Too good.
These are my father's pajamas.
Swara wins this round.
Yeah.
But Swara, I have to ask you, in Bhaag Beanie Bhaag, you play an aspiring comedian and you're working with a comedian and a comedy content creator. Like, were you nervous or did you take tips? I want to know this.
So I was actually terrified of the comedy part, especially the bits where I actually have to do stand-up, because stand-up is a craft unto itself. I think it requires actually a very high level of both skill and observation and craft. When you watch it, and any good stand-up comic will make you feel like you could do this as well, but you can't. But everyone was very nice to me, and I have to say that all the young comics that I spoke to, starting with Varun, who of course, poor guy, just became like my tutor. Like I did not even ask him for his consent or his permission, but I just made him my tutor. I was terrified, but it was also, I have to say, the most exhilarating experience and the most liberating part of doing this show was actually the comedy bits.
Varun and Dolly, I have to ask you, of course, Varun made his debut in Jab Tak Hai Jaan, all of us know. Dolly, this is your first time, full acting stint, and Varun, in a way, yours as well. But I have to ask, what is one thing that you thought about acting that, that was completely shattered when you came on set and started working on Bhaag?
Initially, I was a little nervous. I'm like, okay, I don't know Swara. How will she be? What will be the vibe? The most beautiful thing was that we hit it off instantly. Even with Dolly, like, I hadn't met Dolly. We actually just did one ad before that. But as soon as we all got together on set, it was just like a whole bunch of friends hanging out. And that's what translates onto the screen.
I always thought it looked so easy. And it's so not. And we have actors like Mona ji and Girish ji who are like, they don't say lines. It comes from within. And even for Swara, it comes so easily to these guys. For me, it was learning a line, trying to say it in my way, not like making it look like a line. But these guys were like so smooth. It's like makhan to them. But when you go on a set, you really feel, the zone of how many things are happening around you, but you have to be in that bubble of your own and keep that emotion intact. That to me was completely like, I never expected that to be so big.
Now I have to ask you a mandatory cliched question, guys. How was it working on the film, guys? Did you guys get along, or did something happen?
Yeah, I hated all of them. I thought that Varun, Dolly and Ravi were just like, they were the worst. They were just the worst co-stars you could ever have.
Swara wasn't helpful at all. Like, she would take 8 takes, and like the minute I did 1 take, she's like, okay, I have to go, let's go to the next scene. And I was like, Swara, I'm halfway through my line. And she's like, no. Dolly and I didn't have any scenes together, thank God. And Ravi is in his own world. I don't know half the stuff that Ravi has said. I have not understood anything. I'm trying to decipher the accent.
I was the most unexperienced one, so all my shots were taken separately. I was done.
I didn't see them.
I didn't screenplay. Okay, Bhaag Beanie Bhaag actually was shot individually with all the actors. Nobody saw each other.
Yeah.
It was a pure pandemic series.
Yeah.
But now, guys, we are going to the segment called Yours Virtually, where I make you do tasks that we are used to doing in real life, but we're doing it virtually because pandemic. So I'll start with you. You have to basically do dumb charades, any popular movie, and the three of us have to try and guess what you're doing.
4 words.
Words, okay?
Hindi.
Okay.
प्यार
Done.
प्यार प्रेम दिल जिगर मेरा दिल
Done.
sounds like कान sounds like कान आन बान कान डान
मान.
मान जान
Jan.
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 जब तक है जान.
Varun! You're dating, bro.
That's how small my role was. I forgot.
Dolly, next is for you. We'll do the whisper challenge. So basically, you have to mute yourself and tell us a really famous Hindi dialogue. कितने आदमी थे? Now this is for all of y'all. So I want you guys to make your best buffer face. अरे look at Swara's model type ऐसा और Varun Varun is still buffering actually.
वरुण यार, वरुण feels like सच में buffer हो गया है.
Blink
No,
shots, okay.
that was
Oh, Varun.
I was a statue for quite some time.
Yeah.
Too good. Okay, we'll play one round of quick Antakshari. You have to start a song and Dolly will have to follow and Swara will have to end it. And you go.
कब मैंने ये सोचा था कब मैंने ये जाना था तुम इतने बदल जाओगे तुम इतना मुझे चाहोगे तुम इतना प्यार करोगे तुम इतना करोगे मेरे महबूब मेरे सनम या मेहरबानी करम Good, take it away, Dolly.
Dolly.
Ma.
मेरे हाथों में नौ चूड़ियां जरा मजबूरियां है मिलन होगा अभी एक रात की दूरियां है.
हाँ. Swara की background music.
My timing with this, have you seen this? Is perfection. हम तुम एक कमरे में बंद हो
और
क्या भी खो जाए.
Dolly, this one's for you. This is a situation, okay? Raju ki mummy is meeting Swara Bhasker for the first time and you have to give her dating advice.
हाँ वो तो वैसे भी लाइफ में दे दो डॉली. अरे यार I want dating advice from Zeenat Aapa.
हाँ, Zeenat Aapa.
अच्छा, Zeenat I can do.
Yeah.
सलाम. स्वारा, वैसे तो हमारी खुद की डेटिंग लाइफ कुछ ज्यादा मतलब खास नहीं जा रहे हैं. आप बताइए आपकी दिक्कत क्या है?
जीनत आपा कोई लड़का ही नहीं मिल रहा. सब डर जाते हैं मुझसे.
अरे आपको चीता नहीं बिल्ली बनना पड़ेगा, समझ रही हैं? अगर आप खुद जाके जंगल में शिकार करने लगेंगी तो सब डर के ही भागेंगे ना. स्वरा जी जाइए और बिल्ली बन के जरा कोने में बैठ जाइए और बस इंतजार कीजिए, अपने आप चले आएंगे.
क्या बात है.
Too good. Okay, Varun.
Yeah.
I need you as Vicky Malhotra to propose to Dolly and Swara both at the same time.
Hi ladies, look at the side. Master's here to do proposal to both you gals because both of you all are very beautiful. And my dad has always taught me one thing: always try and do two things, and one of them will click. So, any of you ladies want to be Mrs. Vicky Malhotra, just nod. I don't know if you all are buffering or what. Please check it in. Okay, fine. Don't nod. Just move your eyelids. What the hell? I think your internet connection is loose. Yeah! Okay, fine. Wow.
Too good.
Wow. Well done.
Watch Bhaag Beanie Bhaag on Netflix.
All the
Thank
best
you.
for Bhaag Beanie Bhaag. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Bye.
So until next Tuesday, make sure you guys like this video, share it with your friends so everybody knows that this is happening, and subscribe to our channel.